everyone, Steven here, autistic YouTuber, and welcome to Toastamac. When I was little, I loved playing with Legos and all the creations I made. From houses to spaceships to bionicles, the possibilities were endless. Admittedly though, I fell out of Legos for quite a long time because I was so focused on video games, but lately, I found myself playing with Legos again and remembering why I loved it so much. It's not just me though. Many people in the autistic community love playing with Legos, and it's not hard to see why. This probably goes without saying, but creativity is the core foundation upon which Legos has been built upon.
Steven, was that a dad joke just now?
Maybe. What attracts so many people to Legos is the plethora of possibilities of what you can build. There are no rules or restrictions as to what you can and can't build. If you can imagine it, grab some Lego pieces and have at it. And in the words of Infomaniac from Lego Island, if you don't like what you see, you can change it. A special shout out to those who actually know that 1997 game. We appreciate your viewership. You want to dress up a pirate like a pretty princess? Sure. You want to have ninjas attack alien spacecrafts? Go for it. You want to make a utopia that's run by skeletons, and then there's a prophecy of 4 knights trying to save the world, but then the prophecy was a lie, and then the 4 knights are actually trying to destroy the world, and then the skeletons rise up to defend the world, and then wizards just come out of nowhere, along with astronauts, and then a dragon just swoops in out of... Well, you get the idea. Indeed, the only quote-unquote limits are those in your imagination. So whether you want to make a pre-made set or make a set of your own, the choices are yours, and yours alone. Another great thing about Legos is that they can give you this sense of accomplishment when you're done. This satisfaction that you can't get with most other toys. How so? Usually when it comes to buying new toys, you just open the container, take the toy out, and then you play with it. Not much else to it, really. With Legos, it's an entirely different story. You are given all of the individual pieces, and then you yourself build this Lego toy, all while following an easy-to-read instructions manual. And while you are putting the pieces together, both literally and figuratively, you are also working on improving skills, like problem solving, as well as motor and cognitive functions. So, I guess you could say that Legos can be the building blocks towards improving skills.
Okay, that was definitely a dad joke. Stop it.
Make me. Once it's all put together, then comes the sense of accomplishment. Knowing that it wasn't a factory that put this together, nor was it a worker. You did this. You used your skills to make your own Lego masterpiece. And that is something you can be proud of. Take this for example. I rebuilt the Takanuva Bionicle along with his vehicle. The overall process took about over 2 hours to make, what with making sure I had all the pieces, making sure I didn't misplace them or use them at the wrong time, and I think I made a couple mistakes here and there too. But I will say, the end results were well indeed worth it. Before I forget, I would be remiss if I didn't point out that Legos, by its nature, also have structure and a certain level of predictability. Something that autistic people in general can truly appreciate, as it makes the activity more fun and relaxing. That's why when I was little, me and my older brother would play with Legos every weekend we could. It was a nice break from homeworks and chores, and it was a way for us to flex our creativity and have all sorts of fun, all while avoiding breaking anything expensive. It could be nice to play with a toy that's not going to surprise you out of nowhere. When it comes to building with Legos, you are in control of what happens next. If a structure is leaning too much towards one end, take some pieces away, or build more on the other end to balance it out. Or, if a structure needs more support, put more Lego bricks where they need to be to give that support. You get a better idea on how things are going to go based on your progress and can thus plan accordingly. And get this, the ability to plan ahead and adjust whenever need be can be essential skills to have in other projects and other scenarios. With this and the other benefits I mentioned, how could you go wrong with Legos? You know, aside from not cleaning up after yourself, leaving them scattered all across the floor, and then your parents step on them unintentionally. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Hey Steven, have you ever heard of something called Lego therapy?
Wait. Lego therapy is actually a thing?
That's right. Back in 2004, a clinical neuropsychologist by the name of Daniel Legoff, yes, that is his name, created the idea and practice of Lego therapy after witnessing 2 of his ASD clients playing with Legos in the weight room and demonstrating positive interactions. The idea behind Lego therapy is to use Legos as a means of helping autistic individuals learn and improve certain skills, such as listening, sharing, conversations, problem solving, and so on. Let's look at a couple of examples, starting with reading facial expressions and emotions. Most minifigures' faces are pretty simplistic, with not too many details on them, making the faces more easier to look at. From there, you can learn which facial expression means what emotion, and then apply that to humans in terms of reading emotions from their face. What about a scenario when multiple people are playing with Legos? Here you can practice communication skills, like interacting with others, holding a conversation, practicing eye contact. If you want to, it's totally up to you. And you can even practice trading and negotiations, like, I'll give you this piece if you give me that one, or I really want this one piece, what would you like from me in return? There is much you can learn from Lego therapy, so if you want to give it a go, look online and see if you can find a Lego therapy expert near you.
Now, making huge Lego sets and improving social skills aren't the only things you can do with Legos. You can also use them to build friendships.
Please stop with the bad jokes.
Never. Whew. Okay, I'm good. Anyway, having a common interest can be a great starting point towards making friends, as it makes it easier to have conversations and make good memories along the way. You could talk with classmates in school about it. You could go to a local Lego store or something similar where they have a workbench where you can build with other people. You could also go to conventions dedicated to Legos, assuming you can tolerate the large crowds and loud noises. And of course, Lego has their own amusement parks, Legoland, where you can have all sorts of Lego-related fun. Ooh, fun fact, the locations in North America are certified autism-friendly. As you can see, there are many opportunities to make friends with Legos. You just have to go out there and see for yourself.
All of this sounds great, but before we wrap things up, I think there's a certain elephant in the room that we need to address.
Okay, and what would that be?
Well, we know that Lego toys are, for the most part, targeted towards children, right? So, wouldn't it be considered weird, or even embarrassing, for adults to be playing with them?
A fair question to be sure, but no. If you recall, I recently did some live streams where I've built Sonic Lego sets, and I'm in my 30s for crying out loud. Plus, there are people that are older than me that have built whole careers out of making Lego sets. Don't believe me? Well, I have some homework for you then. I want you to look up a TV series called Lego Masters. There you will find people from all different age groups and all different walks of life coming together to make Lego masterpieces unlike anything you've ever seen. Give it a few episodes and you'll see what I mean. The bottom line is there is nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed of in terms of playing with Legos, no matter what age group you're in. In fact, there is much to gain from this experience, as this video has hopefully shown. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, get some Lego pieces, and let your imagination run wild.
You know, since you're talking about letting your imagination run wild, why don't you make your own Lego set without the need of an instruction booklet?
Well, I guess I could. On one condition. If this video gets to 1,000 views before the end of January, then I will make my very own Lego set. No instruction booklets, no pre-made sets, and no online help. I have to make the whole thing from scratch with the general pieces available to me. But remember, only if we get to 1,000 views before the end of January. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video, but of course, if you have any more questions about this or want to share your experience with Legos, tell us about it in the comment section below. And with that, it's time to end the video. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff that makes Toastamac grow. And just a quick update, there will not be another autism video later this month because later this month is my birthday. So I will have a special birthday live stream on Sunday, November 24th, starting at noon. What am I going to do for the birthday live stream? You'll have to come to the stream itself to find out. Until the next video or live stream, see you later.